Good morning all. We are ready to start proceedings. Please make sure that your devices don't disturb the proceedings. Thank you.
Are you both presenting? Are you both saying something this morning? Good morning, Ms. Bowe.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Yes, Ms. Bowe.
Commissioners, there are two issues that need to be dealt with this morning. The first is an in-camera application by Witness J. Commissioners, you would have seen that earlier this week, Witness J submitted to the Commission an application to be heard in complete camera, citing three reasons in the main. Safety and security concerns for himself and his family. The second is to protect investigative leads and ongoing investigation concerns. And the last is to protect investigative methods. This application is not brought by the evidence leaders, but is brought by the witness himself, but is supported by the evidence leaders. Notice was given to members of the media and the public, albeit later than the 72 hours we had initially agreed upon. And that was caused, of course, by the fact that the witness only alerted us late that he would need such protections. The media received the notice and we received one opposition, but after engaging with that particular media house, it was agreed that the transcript of the in-camera proceedings will be made available to the media, of course redacting any information that will reveal the identity of the witness and any information that may compromise the integrity of the investigation. And so, as matters stand, with just that caveat, the application is unopposed. And we move for an order in those terms, Chairperson, of course, subject to the Commissioners. Yes.
Thank you, Ms. Bowe. In applying for a full in-camera hearing, witness J has first asserted that if they were to be seen publicly, they would be exposed to the risk of harm to themselves and to their family. Second, they have averred that divulging certain parts of their testimony may compromise ongoing investigations. I have looked closely at the affidavit filed in support of the application. I am satisfied that there is substance in the application. For completeness, I must mention that the evidence leaders support the application. They have undertaken to make the transcript of witness J's testimony available to the media not later than Monday, 22 June 2026. According to the undertaking, any testimony that is likely to reveal witness J's identity or compromise ongoing investigations will be redacted from the transcript. I make the following ruling. 1. The testimony of witness J will be heard in camera. 2. The evidence leaders must make available to the media a transcript of the in-camera proceedings by no later than Monday, 22 June 2026. 3. The transcript must be redacted to protect the identity of witness J and the integrity of ongoing investigations. That's the ruling.
Thank you, Chairperson. The second issue on the table today is, you will recall that last week an application for postponement was moved by the representatives of Mr. Nku. He was then scheduled to appear today. The evidence leaders considered the scheduling, as well as the fact that Mr. Nku's evidence is likely to take more than 1 day, even if we were to sit late. Moreover, the evidence of General Sinona is scheduled to take place tomorrow, and that evidence cannot be moved. And so we thought it appropriate to reschedule Mr. Nku's testimony to next week, where sufficient time for his complete testimony can take place, so as to avoid Mr. Nku being part heard if we were to begin with him today. And so we asked the Commissioner's indulgence in that regard, and for Mr. Nku's testimony to be heard next week.
And what arrangements have been made to ensure that he will be in attendance, seeing that he's not here?
My apologies, Chairperson. I'm remiss to mention that Mr. Nku and his representatives are in the building. Perhaps we should just take a short adjournment so that they can join us.
Let us do that. We'll come back when we are ready. Let's adjourn. Hold the mic. Hold the mic.
All right, we are ready to resume. Please switch off your devices. Thank you.
Good morning. Please place yourselves on record.
Good morning, Chair. My name is Johan Ekstien. I am from BDK Attorneys. I am the legal representative for Mr. Nku.
Thank you, Mr. Ekstien. Good morning, Mr. Nku.
Good morning, Chair.
Thank you. If you want to please repeat everything you said before your colleagues came in.
Yes, Chair. Chair, last week an application was agreed to by the parties to have Mr. Nku's evidence postponed from last week to this week today. And having considered the scheduling and the potential length of Mr. Nku's testimony, the evidence leaders deemed it fit to reschedule him to next week at a time where sufficient time can be given for his testimony. We have engaged with Mr. Nku's legal representatives and are in the process of agreeing to the dates for next week. And so we would request a postponement to next week on a date to be agreed between the parties later on today.
Mr. Ekstien.
Morning, Chair. I confirm what my learned friend has placed on the record, Chair, that we have been informed about the problems for Mr. Nku not to testify today, and that a date in next week would be then agreed between the parties, which will then, Mr. Nku will make himself available with us available.
Mr. Nku, seeing that I've already greeted you, Mr. Nku.
Yes, Chair.
Yes. You've heard everything that was said.
Absolutely.
If we had a specific date, we would be postponing to a specific date, and then I would be directing you to appear on that date. And if you were to fail, having been directed to be here on a specific date, that would have legal consequences for you. Now I'm not in a position to indicate a date because there's still to be agreement between the lawyers. But do you undertake to be here on that date, on the agreed date?
I'm in the hands of the Commission. I'm obliged.
You will attend.
I'm obliged.
You will attend. Thank you very much. The hearing of Mr. Nku's testimony is postponed to a date to be agreed. I'm specifically not mentioning next week, but the hope is that there will be agreement for next week. Thank you. You are excused. See you next week, Mr. Nku. You are excused too. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Commissioners.
Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. Do we now, is there anything left, or do we adjourn now for the hearing of Witness J's testimony in
Chair,
camera?
we can adjourn now for the hearing of Witness J's testimony.
Thank you, Ms. Bowe. Let me say, for purposes of this public sitting, that an open session hearing will start at 9:30 tomorrow, as usual. Let's adjourn.